Good morning, everybody. This is Alma coming to you from Long Beach, California. Today is Friday, January 1st of the year 2021. This is FlossTube number 45, and it's my anniversary. Believe it or not, this channel has been going for a year now. Technically, I think it was January 3rd that I filmed my first video, but it's the same weekend, the first weekend of the year. So as always, thank you for all my current viewers and subscribers. Thank you for continuing to come back week after week to come visit, check in on me, and see what I'm up to. I never thought when I made this channel that I would have so many people even remotely interested in what I had to say. So can't believe that a year later, you know, almost 1800 subscribers. I can't even find the words to properly say how much I appreciate all of your support. And of course, welcome to anybody that's watching for the first time. I hope that you like what you see and find a reason to stay and subscribe and continue to follow me on my stitching journey. So in order to go ahead and commemorate the 1 year mark, I did want to kind of do a little bit of a flashback, throwback, I don't know what you would like to call it, and show you some of my FFOs, some of which you've seen on this channel, but most of which you have not. I kind of wanted to go through a history of Alma's cross-stitching journey. So I'll go ahead and do my regular whip update first, and then do that towards the end. So without further ado, let's get to this. Oh, well, I mean, I do hope that you guys have had a nice holiday, however you chose to spend it. Ours was kind of nice and quiet, but we still found time to relax. Both me and my boyfriend were on vacation, so I was off from school and he was off from work and school, so that allowed for plenty of time to stitch and playtime as well. We're both avid World of Warcraft fans, so it was, kind of had to balance it out, because I did want, you know, since we were both on vacation, I kind of did want to take advantage of the time and spend as much time together as possible. But I did stitch, so I do want to show you guys how I did. And I just have this kind of messy, so I'll just show you guys, because I do have a pile here, so I'll just show you guys as it comes up on the pile, but because I do have quite a bit to show. So last week of December, I wanted to do as much as I could in terms of tasks for magical stitches and on my challenge groups. So I was able to squeeze out one last ultimate task for magical stitches before the year ended, and so I stitched 4,000 stitches. Believe it or not, I stitched 4,000 stitches on my Tilton Crafts chart. This is based on Nathan Smith's artwork. This is Fractal Energy, and I'm stitching this, as always, you know, with all my full coverages. I'm stitching this on 18 count white Aida 2/1, and I kind of hope I had showed you guys what it looked like before, but I think it only had like maybe 1,200 stitches done, if that. Yeah, this is the right way. So this is what I have done so far, and the last time you saw it, I had maybe like this much done. I don't know, I didn't have that much done. 4,000 stitches was a lot. But it was great. It was really fast stitching, and the reason why I chose this for the task is because I knew it was a lot of blocked colors, so it was going to be really quick going, and I would be able to knock out those 4,000 stitches before the end of the year. So this was the last task I did before the year turned over, and now we have all the new 2021 challenges, which I'll talk about a little bit later. So yes, so this was the last task. And then I did continue stitching on my World of Warcraft piece. If you saw my last video and you follow me on Instagram, or you follow me on Instagram, then you'll have known that I've been working on this piece since June, but I messed up. So this is, sorry for the crinkles. I lost this, so you can see how crinkly it is, because it was like jammed in between some of my project bags. But this is the Horde flag from Up to Cross Stitch. And again, I started it back in June in honor of my boyfriend's birthday. And prior to picking it up again a couple weeks ago, I had 2,300 stitches done. And then I keep forgetting that I have to shoot this. I need to get like a foam board. I was watching Noah from Noah Stitches. Hi Noah, I don't know if you watch. Hi Noah. But he uses foam board, and I was just like, oh, that's a good idea. Point being, the last time you saw this, I was up here. So prior to picking it back up, the only thing I had done was this center section right here. That was 2,300 stitches. Then I doubled it to 46. Actually, yeah, it was 4,600 stitches. I've now hit 2/3, and I can't remember the exact stitch count of how that was, but I was able to finish, because I was doing an ultimate task for this as well, so I was able to finish that ultimate task. I think that was also 4,000 stitches. But I mean, as you can see, this is what I've done. And it was a struggle, but I knew it had to be done, because once I realized, so the error that I made was all this entire top section, this everything, just all of it is 4 stitches off. So when I finish this section, because I'm not using a Q-snap or anything with this project, I was stitching in hand. I kind of wanted to do it from the top up so that I didn't have to like continuously like roll the fabric. So what I did was I would stitch a length of floss at a time and kind of move my way up, so I could go ahead and stitch top to bottom. I ended up messing up. That's where the error occurred. So everything ended up being 4 stitches off. And when I realized the mistake, I knew that I had to keep going, otherwise I wasn't going to pick it back up. You know, it was kind of one of those things, I have to fix it now, otherwise it's never gonna get fixed and it's never gonna get finished. And I was already over halfway done. I didn't want to go to waste. So I've already gotten most of the left side done. So now I just have to move my way downwards over here and then finish the right side. So this is gonna be one of my first finishes this year. Oh my god, I can't believe it's 2021 is usually this is gonna be one of my first finishes next year, 2021. We're already in 2021. But yeah, this will definitely be one of the firsts, because it doesn't have too much to go compared to my other projects. So that's the Horde flag. The next piece that I worked on for some of my my regular weekly tasks, or monthly tasks, not my monthly tasks. This is my Hogwarts Castle by Night, and this is by Stitching Girl on Etsy. It's no longer listed though, so I got this like 5 or 6 years ago. This is my major focus for this year. This is definitely going to be a finish this year. I set myself a goal for 2020 to reach 80,000 stitches, and then this year I would have to stitch over 42,000 stitches in order to finish it by the end of the year. I took it out of the Q-snap this time so you can admire it in all its glory. But this is what I have done so far. The last time you saw it, I was like 200 or 300 stitches away from reaching set goal. So of course that's one of the first things I did after I recorded last week. And I managed to go over 80,000 stitches. I think I have 80,200 something. But yeah, this is again one of the main focuses for 2021. I'll just keep cracking at it until I finish it. This is my oldest whip, so it definitely deserves to be finished. It's very exciting. The next pieces, and I forgot to prepare, so I'm gonna have to turn on my tablet real quick. But because the next pieces that I want to show you guys are, I don't have that printed on, or the product image. I don't have the product image printed on paper. But I kept going on a couple more of my pieces, so I'm gonna show you those. The first one that I want to show you is a pattern by Foxy Stitcher that I started back in October, and I'm hoping to finish it by the end of February. I do want to finish it sooner rather than later, so I just trying to adjust my goals so that I can get that done, because it's supposed to be a model stitch. So, and this is me making time to allow the tablet to get its life in order. Okay, here we go. View mock-up. So this is Full Moon by Foxy Stitcher. Back, again, most of the stitches were done in the same color. I'm doing this, that's what I meant to say, is I'm trying to complete this color by color, because it kind of lends itself to it. Most of the colors just kind of go around, and then that's it, you finish it. So, oops, sorry, kind of bumped you there a little bit. So this is what I have done so far, and for this one I just hit 12,000 stitches this week, and it has just under 20,000, so I have a little under 8,000 more to go. So again, maybe 4,000, like if I do 1,000 stitches per week, I can get this done within a couple of months. Yeah, so it's gonna be, again, I mean, I'm gonna start saying that all the time. This is gonna be one of my first finishes. It's gonna be one of my first finishes of 2021. Okay, but yeah, I'm really enjoying this. I really like doing the color completion on this, and yeah, again, hopefully I can finish that soon. The next piece that I want to show you guys is another one that you saw last week. I was working on it last week. Last update. I think I said that previously too, instead of saying last update, last week. The next piece I was working on last time is a Heaven and Earth Designs chart based on Julie Fain's artwork. I know I have this printed, but I can't find it. I can't find the product image, but this is Mini Midnight Stroll, and I started this back in Mania of 2020, and this is also going to be a focus next year because it's a gift, so I want to finish it sooner rather than later. I feel like a broken record, but all the plans. For this one, I didn't have too much progress. Again, mostly I was just focused on finishing the ultimate tasks, but I did continue working on the silhouette a little bit down here, and again, in order to finish off the ultimate task, I started working on the moon up here as well. So I'm very excited about this piece. I'm loving how it's coming out. And again, I'm loving working with all the purple shades and the pinks. So I'm hoping to get some progress done I think I do have, is it 45 or 75? Actually, no, that's for Moon Charmer, my bad. For a mini midnight stroll, yeah, 50k is the goal for 2021. 75 is for my Moon Charmer, my bad. I'm currently at just under 16, so again, it's gonna be a major focus, major focus for 2021. Because again, it's a gift, and it's for my goddaughter, so I kind of want to finish it before she gets too cool for fairies. But I don't know, I feel like this is just one of those timeless things that regardless of your age you can appreciate, hopefully. But yeah, so that's what I've been working on so far. Again, just few pieces, but lots of focus on them. So again, like 4,000 on fractal energy and the flag, the Horde flag. So yeah, so plans for this week. So now that we are in the new year and everybody's been starting the new challenges, Jessie Marie from Jessie Marie Does Stuff did call out the numbers for WIPGO. So the 2 focus pieces for the month for me are going to be sorry, I just heard rustling, it's nothing. My friends and family, Sal, which is the Linen and Threads Mystery Sampler for 2020. I started in September and barely halfway through the January part, so so I'm glad that got called so I can get some progress on it. And then the next number that was called was my Esmeralda piece, which I do have somewhere. So this is my Tilton Crafts chart based on Daniel Kordek's artwork. This is out of print now. I checked. Actually, no, it was a viewer that was asking me where she could find it, and I didn't realize because I mentioned it and didn't realize that it was out of print. So it is out of print now. It's no longer available. But so funny coincidence, Enchanted Stitching announced, and I can't make this up, I swear I'm not making this up, Enchanted Stitching announced their focus movie for January, and it's Hunchback of Notre Dame. It was meant to be. The stars are aligned. So I am most definitely going to be enjoying working on her this month. And for WIPGO, my goals are just to use the called whips for the challenges for either magical stitches or enchanted stitching. So again, it's meant to be. It was beautiful. I really enjoyed finding out, because I think Daphne from Year and FlossTube, she messaged me. She says, "Oh, I saw the movie and I immediately thought of you." And I'm just like, "What is it?" I checked. It was Hunchback, and again, it was just a very nice moment. It's just one of those things. The next group that is also kicking off their bingo is Full Coverage Phonetics. So for that one, I'm gonna go ahead and start with Wonder Woman. So I'm using Wonder Woman for a couple of slots here. I'm using it for this one and somewhere else over here. And the reason why I'm starting with her is because I'm also using her for the Full Coverage Phonetics Classics challenge, where for every month they're gonna have 3 books and you have to stitch, I think they take the page count and then multiply it. So I'm kind of double dipping. And for those of you that are wondering, in case you're new, Well, and I haven't stitched on her in a while, so this is her again. Welcome back, Wonder Woman. But again, this is another one of my Tilted Crafts charts based on Daniel Ardick's Daniel Kordick. I don't even know what I said. Ardick. Daniel Kordick's artwork. Oh my goodness. But yeah, so he's one of my favorites, in case you guys didn't know. Again, in case you're new, welcome. You're gonna find a lot of his artwork in my whips, because I love the way he designs. Beautiful. So yeah, so those three pieces are gonna be my focus for the next couple of weeks. Again, mostly Wonder Woman, because each slot, so for full coverage fanatics, if you're doing penalty stitches, each slot is 2,000 stitches. And again, I made it, or I set it up so that it also was about the same as the classics one, which is a little over 4,000 stitches as well, so that way I can get 2 challenges done at once. So yeah, so you'll hopefully, I am gonna focus on her, so hopefully by the next video, you'll see those 4,000 stitches done. But yeah, I don't know what else will be in the pipeline. We'll have to see after that. But those are my current whips. So next, I do want to go ahead and show you guys some of my older finishes. These are all FOs, so they're projects that are stitched up and finished, but I haven't gotten around to framing or doing whatever it is I'm gonna do with them yet. I will give you the information if I have it, but a lot of these, and you'll see a lot of these, are super old, so I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, okay, so let's go through a little mini FO parade. The first thing I have over here is this was actually my first finish of 2020. This is, and there we go, that's a little bit better. This is Make Your Own Magic, and it was a Dimensions kit that I got at Joann's. It was a really quick stitch, but the back stitching did take longer than expected. Because I remember thinking, oh yeah, it's gonna take me, like, I can finish, because I started it super late in the year as well, and I thought I was gonna be able to finish it before the end of the year, but I didn't realize just how much back stitching there was. The next finish I have over here is a Mania finish. This is gonna show up well, yeah. So I finished this in Mania of last year. So I guess, are they kind of in chronological order? It looks like most of them are. Sorry. So this is Teacup Display. This is a kit. I think it's a Designworks kit, but the artwork is by Joan Elliott. And once again, lots of back stitching. I have a love-hate relationship with back stitching. I love the end result, and I'll power through it. But sometimes it just takes a lot of time. So for this one, I remember I did do like sections at a time, so so that I didn't have to do all the back stitching at the end. But yeah, this was my last start of 2019, and I finished it in Mania, so May, sometime in May. I don't remember exactly. Next is one of my proudest achievements. And if you've been watching my channel, you'll have seen this come together. This is Tinkerbell and Peter Pan Fly to Neverland. This This is a Thomas King, well, it's an MCG Textiles kit based on Thomas Kincaid's artwork. These are out of print, so the ones that are available are few and very expensive now. But this took me 7 years to finish. And I say 7 years, but most of that time was, like, I wasn't working on it consistently for 7 years. I put it down and never picked it back up for like 3 or 4 years. But yeah, this definitely was very involved. But I enjoyed it in the end. I did have some issues with the colors because it didn't look quite as it did in the product image. Like the blues are just darker, I guess, than the product image. But it was still a very proud moment when I was able to finish it. The next one that I have here is a pattern that I worked on. Let me see. It says it's 2018, or finished it in 2018. And this is Beauty and the Beast by Donna Stitch. Donna is the name of the Etsy shop. She has quite a few of these in her series. She's got Rapunzel, she's got Little Mermaid, she's got Snow White, Frozen, she's got Aladdin. I have the Aladdin pattern, but this is Beauty and the Beast. And this was really nice to stitch on. It's, again, a lot of just blocks of color, but I thought it was cute. And again, I did buy a couple of other patterns from her, from this series, to stitch at one point or another. Next one I have has no date, and I can't remember where I got the pattern from. I know it's from Etsy, but I can't remember where exactly. But this is a Sherlock pattern that I did. There we go. And again, just all white, all single color. But I really enjoyed working on this. Sherlock is one of my favorite shows. So yeah, so I liked working on this. But again, I don't remember where I got it from. I'm guessing it was probably 2017 or no. It was actually probably earlier, maybe 2012, 2013. Because I feel that's when I was like super into Sherlock. This one, again, no date, and I can't remember where I got. I've seen this pattern around, but I can't remember where it's from. God bless it, I'm just gonna keep this on. There we go. So I'm sure you've seen this around. And I stitched it all with glow in the dark thread. So, quick stitch, super happy. I should finish this off. I wasn't able to display it. I think last year, yeah. There's, I don't know if you can, yeah, you can kind of tell there's like a really big hole right there in the corner. That's how I displayed it. I remember just kind of pinning it up somewhere in my cubicle back when I still had a job. I'm not getting into that. But yeah, this was a nice stitch. Okay, the next one I have is actually, yeah, it's one of the first patterns I ever finished. One of the first kits. Actually, it's my second kit. I remember this. It's my second kit that I ever finished. And it's a little Care Bear, and it's so gross. I should wash. Actually, I don't think I can save this. But like, look at this. Is supposed to be all white, and it's all dirty. Poor Care Bear. But yeah, see, Alma 04. So 2004 was when I finished this. I got this kit at Walmart. They just had some random kits that I found. The next couple are from next few I should say. They are from a Precious Moments booklet that I had, or my mom had. Again, I don't remember which one, but this is one of them. And again, 04. I've learned to make these smaller because now they bug me. They're like so big, they're like in your face. But yeah, I just thought they were so cute. But again, they're really dirty, so I need to wash these. I don't know if you can salvage that, but the next one is again from the same booklet. This one says 2011 AV. See, I'm learning. That's my signature right there. It's smaller now. But yeah, apparently I had a thing for the Precious Moments kids. I thought this was super cute. Yeah, I'm trying to remember because I know we got like two booklets maybe. And this one says 06. Is that a 6? That's a 6. I could relate. The poor kid. And the little puppy. Look how savage I was, guys. Can we just... This is causing me so much anxiety. I'm gonna find another frame for this. I'm thinking of just... I don't know why I made that border, but... Because I still framed this. So I feel like I'll just... take this out or just frame it so that it doesn't show. I don't know. I don't even know if it's centered. But still, that was from 06, before I knew any better. I was still learning. The next one, I don't have a year for this, but it is also a Donna Stitch design, so I feel like it was also around 2018. This is one of her butterfly. She has a 4-part butterfly series. This one's the orange one. She has a pink one, a purple one, and a blue one. And I didn't put a signature on this because I was hoping to give it away. I forgot. I think I gave away 3 of them, the other 3, because I did stitch all 4 of them. So I gave away 3, the other 3. And normally when I make a gift, I don't necessarily like to put my signature on it because I don't know if they'll appreciate having the signature on it. But I've learned. Now I just put it in smaller. That way it doesn't, like, it's not in your face. Like this one. This one's also one of my older ones. This one's a kit as well. And it's from 05. So this is, I don't know, plushed animals. I can't really tell you where I got it from. I know it's a kit though, because I remember getting all the materials. And for the record, the fabric is just one color. Like all the shading is done with half stitches. Because I just realized, like, from back here it looks like the fabric is hand-dyed or something, like oatmeal or something, but it's not. I had to do all that back stitching to give it that texture. So again, back stitching takes a long time, but I know that it's worth it in the end, so I don't mind doing it. But yeah, this was 05, so again, I think this was like one of my first big kits. So I went from like doing Care Bears, and I feel like I started this and then I moved on to the Precious Moments kits, where, well, I should say patterns, because I remember the Precious Moments children being the first time that I had to like buy the floss myself. The next one I have is one of my favorites. Like, I know you're not supposed to have favorite children, but this is one of my favorite childs. This is a study in nature, I believe, or nature study. it's a kit. I can't remember what it is, but this says it's 17, Alma 2017 it says, and I'm just gonna put it up close because that's all backstitch. Everything in the background is backstitched. I think that's why I like this so much, is because there was so much detail involved, but in the end it was so worth it. So worth it. So yeah, I really need to frame this. Like, I don't know why I don't frame things. But I think we all have that pile, right? The FO pile that eventually used to be FFO'd. And the last one, I finished this. So I had an Instagram account, so you can see pictures of this on my Instagram account if you were to like scroll back for forever and ever ago. This is the Hummingbird by, ooh, I totally blanked on her name. God bless it. Yeah, no, I can't remember, but you've seen this around. It's a pretty famous blackwork piece. Valentina Sardou? That name just popped out of nowhere. I hope it's the right one. I can link this one at least. I'll link this one below. But so the original pattern called for everything to be done in black, obviously, except for the hummingbird. But I decided to go ahead and use colors instead to, I mean, it still popped. The hummingbird still popped and it's still beautiful, but I don't know, I didn't feel like working with them all black. I already have plenty of other pieces that have a lot of black, so I did this in colors. And yeah, again, this says it was finished in 2019. So again, by that point I did have my Instagram account. I just hadn't started my channel just yet. But yeah, but those are all the FOs that I can show you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, thank you as ever for your support. I'm getting again, I said it in the beginning and I'll say it again, I just never imagined that I would have so many people interested in what I had to say and what I had to show. So thank you all for sticking with me. This channel truly was one of the best things to come out of 2020. All the friends I made and just the connections that you make, you know, with the people that come back week after week and leave comments and reach out, and it's been amazing, and it really has kept me sane. It kept me sane last year. So yeah, just thank you all, and I hope, as always, I hope that you have a good weekend, a productive week, and that you always find a time to do the thing that makes you happy. Until next time, guys, take care.